All right, guys, so today what we're going to do is called interpreting graphs. It's kind of a review of some other stuff we've done, like initial value and rate of change. So let's start off with number one. It says you spend 65 cents per carton of milk, and you're going to buy 85 cents for a package of cookies. But after you get the package of cookies, they're so dry, you're going to have to go back and get multiple cartons of milk. So what we want to do is first find our initial value, how much we're going to spend no matter what. And the initial value is the cookies. So I have 85 cents that I spend on cookies. So that's the initial value. I also need the rate of change. And this is what can change. If you remember, we don't know how many things of milk we're going to buy, but we do know that they're 65 cents a carton. We can use that to make our equation. Of course, it's y equals whatever our rate of change is, 0.65 times x. That's how many cartons of milk we're going to buy. But we also have to add in the amount of money we're spending on the cookies, so 85 cents. Now the next is some fairly easy questions like, what's the slope of the line? Well, the slope's whatever's in front of x. In this case, it's 0.65. That also asks, what does that represent? Well, that was the cost of the milk. Then we don't know how many milks we're buying yet. The y-intercept is the end part where the b goes. That's the cost of the cookies. So 85 cents in cost of cookies. So not too complex. We just got to remember how to make those equations. And then change, it gives us a question about it. It says, how much would you spend on 7 cartons of milk and a package of cookies? Well, I know that our equation is y equals 0.65x plus 0.85. The 7 is our x value. So 0.65 times 7 plus 0.85. If you put that in your calculator, you should get that we're going to spend $5.40. So, I mean, that's all review stuff, so I hope that works out for you. Let's scroll down a little bit. This next question just changes it up a little, so we'll just talk about it. It says, what if instead of the 65 cents and 85 cents, it was 70 cents and $1? So I'm going to leave that one up to you, but you can get those from the note keys in class. So let's go to the back page. This one back here, it's been a while since we've talked about these. This is, we need an equation. The chart below gives the amount Keith charges for maintenance work for an apartment building. Well, the only thing we can do is look at our table and do the change in x over the change in y. So to get from 19 to 30, I have to add 11. To get from 30 to 52, I'd have to add 22. Those are my y's. To get from 2 to 4, it's plus 2. From 4 to 8, it's plus 4. Well, I want to make sure my rate of change is the same in both, so I take 11 over 2 and make sure it's equal to 22 over 4. All right, guys, so I had to take a little break there, so I hope that didn't mess it up too much. But we want to make sure that our rate of change, our change in y over change in x's are the same. Well, 11 over 2 is equal to 22 over 4. So we do have a slope that is 11 over 2. So I'm going to write y equals 11 over 2x. But we need to try something out and see if it works. I'm going to plug in 2 for x, and hopefully I'll get out 19. If I don't, then I'm going to have to adjust something. So I'm going to have 11 over 2 times 2. Well, that equals 11. It's not 19. What would I have to add to 11 to get 19? I'd have to add 8. So you can kind of go on from there. It asks what's the slope represent, what's the y-intercept represent, and then it wants you to plug in 10 and 12 into your equation and get out those y values. So hopefully that helps out a little bit there. The last part of this, guys, I'm going to leave to you. They're not too terrible. Of course, you can come in class always and get that. But it's just asking you what's the rate that the water is being poured into the bucket. Find the slope. You have, it goes up by minutes, meaning like that 0 minutes, like that 0 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes. You just do the rise over run and you'll have that. And then think what would happen if it reduces it by 2 minutes per gallon. Hope that helps, guys. Good luck.